ngayon, focus naman tayo dito sa sunod nating mga properties. Paano pag multiplication? So, there's two functions, f of x and g of x, na kailangan natin ipag-multiply. Napakasimple lang din kasi ang gagamitin lang nating operation is just multiplication. So, operation is multiplication, so 6 times x. Madidistribute ulit natin siya. So, limit of 6 as x approaches 2. Wala tayong masyadong space. Pasensya na. Limit of x as x approaches 2. So, ganun pa rin. Ano ang limit of 6 as x approaches 2? It's just 6. Limit of x as x approaches 2 is just 2. So, ang sagot natin is 12. Paano pag division naman? So, for division, ganun pa rin. Nadidistribute pa rin si limit. We have limit of 6 over x as x approaches 2. So, distribute lang natin. Limit of 6 as x approaches 2. Limit of x as x approaches 2. Ganun pa rin. Limit of 6 as x approaches 2. 6 divided by limit of x as x approaches 2 is 2. The limit now is 3. Yan. So, ang ginagawa lang naman natin ay ini-step by step natin. Pero pwede naman ng i-direct substitution yun agad siya. Pag sanay na kayo, no? Dito tayo sa 7th. Limit of f of x, kulang ng x approaches a. Okay. Now, limit of f of x, the power of n as, paano natin ito sasabihin? The nth power of f of x, or the limit of the nth power of f of x as x approaches a. So, pasensya na. Yan. Equals, i-distribute lang natin. Ipapasok lang natin si limit sa loob. Kunin mo muna yung limit sa loob bago mo siya erase. Yun ang ibig sabihin nun. So, limit of f of x as x approaches a raised to n. Yan. Alam naman natin, ang ating f of x ay 6. Limit of 6 as x approaches 2. Okay. For example, erase natin siya sa 3. Para maiba. Ay, mali. Dito pala muna. Yan, sa loob. Yan. The limit of the cube of 6 as x approaches 2 is equal to the limit of 6 as x approaches 2 raised to 3. So, ano nga ang limit ng isang constant term? It's 6. Then, i-raise natin siya sa 3. So, ano ang ating sagot? It's 216. Okay ba? 216. Yan. For the last one, paano pag radical naman siya? Limit of the square root of n of f of x as x approaches a. Ano ba to? Simply, papasok lang limit mo natin yung loob bago natin i-express natin sa radical kung ano man yung nth root niya. So, x approaches to cube root of 6. Kasi ang f of x natin ay 6. So, simply, let's have the limit of 6 as x approaches to. So, ang sagot niyan ay 6 pa rin. So, cube root of 6. So, wala naman natin ibang gagawin dyan. Pero kung gusto nyo kung gusto nyo yung g of x, ang gamitin natin, for example, limit of x, the cube root of x as x approaches to, kita pa ba? Addition na lang to. So, cube root of limit of x as x approaches to, ang sagot niyan ay cube root of 2. So, ganun lang siya. Yan lang ang properties ng limits.